What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, Mcts Nutrition, Chief Marketing Officer, TigerFitness.com, creator of the Outright Bar, as well as partner in the Ambrosia Collective and 015 Nutrition. The Carnivore Diet. Y'all know I tried it back in the day. And I have said some things like it's not optimal. So I was thinking to myself, how do I make it more optimal? Now, the Carnivore Diet, one of the keys to it, they say you don't need supplements. I'll argue with you all day. You don't need supplements on any diet. Supplements are just that. They supplement your diet and training. They do not substitute. They supplement. So how do we make the carnivore diet better? How do we make it more optimal? Well, honestly, I think Paul Saladino did a great job in the head to toe, right? You eat everything from the head to the toe of the animal, organ meats, everything. Why? Organ meats are full of nutrients. For example, the amount of vitamin A in liver, heart, all that stuff, like that is great. It mimics a lot of the vitamins and nutrients you'll find in fruits and veggies, right? Dr. Shawn Baker, with his ideas on adding in fish, adding in different varieties of foods. Now, when you get, let's say, grass-fed beef, and then you get, let's say, wild-caught salmon, different fatty acids, different profiles, different, right? They're both good for you. So what I like to say is the quality of the meat does matter. Now, grass-fed versus grain-fed, for most people, whatever, but the fatty acid composition are slightly different, which means that you will get better fats from grass-fed. Is it enough to make or break you? No. But I think if you're looking to be optimal, that matters. Another thing is electrolytes. These guys salt their foods. We're on a ketogenic or a carnivore type diet. Electrolyte balance, especially if you're drinking enough water. I always put Electrolyte in my cup, which is my electrolyte formula, and I salt all my meals. Even as someone who's not a carnivore dieter, it's something that when you're a training athlete, which most people who follow these diet at least work out, that you're going to need. So I've gotten this question a lot lately, and that's, how do I optimize my carnivore diet? These guys don't want you taking vitamins or minerals, but I'm a supplement guy. I'm the guy to come to for that. So I've actually spent a few days in researching and putting together what I feel will supplement your carnivore diet and make it that much more optimal. So this is my list. Now, throughout this last year, right, we've had a pandemic. And the thing we've noticed is that a lot of people dying are because they're obese. A lot of people getting really sick are because they're obese. Now, I haven't heard much about people with keto or on the carnivore diet going down in droves. Even though they might be lacking in vitamin C, they might be lacking in certain vitamins that are found plentiful in plants, but they're actually crushing it. And when I read more and more online, I notice that when they do get it, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say the C word on this video because YouTube doesn't like the C word. When they do get it, they crush it. They have very little symptoms, if any symptoms at all, and they're over it in like a day. It's probably because they're of healthy weight and they're eating whole, natural, healthy foods. And let's be real, beef, and especially if you're eating organ meats, those are so full of vitamins and nutrients. Beef is probably the most pound for pound, ounce for ounce, nutritious, nutrient-dense thing you can eat. So how do you make it better? Well, you add in supplements. Number one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give you antiviral replication supplements. You're going to get viruses, period. They're going to get in your body. The key is to prevent the viruses from replicating within the cells. That's why I'm going to recommend the stack I always recommend. Quercetin, an ionophore, helps antiviral replication nutrients get in the cell. On its own, quercetin's meh. You add in the other stuff I'm about to tell you to add in, it's great. Quercetin. And I'm going to link a stack down below. It's easy. If you don't buy these 4 nutrients from me, go anywhere. Vitamin Shop, Target, Walmart. I don't care if it's the greatest quality. Just get some form of these vitamins in. Period. The end. Everybody needs to take this. Quercetin, 400 or so milligrams twice a day. I want you to take vitamin C, 1 milligram twice a day. Vitamin D, 5,000 IUs once a day. Zinc, 30 to 50 milligrams per day. Those are the 4. Vitamin C, vitamin D, quercetin, zinc. Those are the number 1 things I want you to take based on the environment around us right now. I'm going to tell you to take nectar. You're eating ambrosia nectar is the ultimate organ health formula ever created. When you're on this kind of a diet, you're going to be on a bunch of lipids. You're on a higher fat diet. What nectar does, it helps with all your organs, including your cholesterol, your lipid profiles. It helps with them, helps keep you healthy. Take a scoop of nectar a day. Not all of us are getting enough fish on this diet. I want you to get EPA and DHA. I want you to get 3 grams of that per day. That is fish oil. I want you to supplement with fish oil, 3 grams of combined EPA or DHA a day, to put that into a pill form that is 5 MTS Nutrition fish oil capsules. Immortal, all the vitamins you need in one pack. It is the most optimal vitamin pack ever created. Take Immortal every day. Now, one of the reasons you need fiber and vegetables is for something called short chain fatty acids. Now, usually you have to eat a buttload of vegetables to get that. However, in one of my brands, 015 Nutrition, we have Happy Guts. It has an ingredient called Core Biome in there and also a bunch of probiotics, digestive enzymes, and other awesome things. Take 4 caps or 1 serving of Happy Guts per day. That'll take care of your short chain fatty acids butyrate for the day, which will keep you pooping regularly, healthily. And also you don't have to take in all those gut wrenching fruits and vegetables to get that. Okay. Now we're going to get it beyond what the carnivores would like. Everything I just gave you there was basically carnivore friendly. Okay, now I'm going to give you some other items that I feel makes it better, but does kind of stray a little off carnivore. One would be adding MCTs. Now, Ritual AM has BHBs, which are exogenous ketones, which will help your body produce energy lacking carbohydrates. Take a scoop of Ritual with your morning coffee. I do like coffee. Coffee and caffeine actually helps to increase your body's production of ketones. Combined with Ritual, it is a body and mind nutrient powerhouse to enhance your ketogenic or carnivore diet. Pre-workout, I want to see you take Ambrosia Fuerte. Of all the MCTs, there's a few isomers that MCT contains. The most important one is C8 isomer. Ambrosia Forte is 100% C8, so you are concentrating your calories and your fat intake on the part of MCT that gives you the energy, mental acuity, and physical performance benefits, as well as overall body fat and everything. In Ambrosia Forte, don't just take MCT, take Forte is what I'm saying. Another thing is to get adequate electrolytes. I have Naturalite in here. Just put it in your water. Makes it taste good. It's naturally sweetened. Can't be mad at that. I like pre-workouts. I really do. I like creatine beta-alanine. I want to see you take something like MTS Nutrition Sniper pre-workout. Gives you your 5 grams of creatine. Now, you will be getting a lot of creatine from your diet. Beef, all the stuff you're eating is chock full of creatine. It's optional. I like pre-workouts, few options. If you don't want stimulants, but you want some benefits, like pump and all that, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take either Naturalite or a good, like almost 500 milligrams to a gram of salt, even 2 grams of sodium. And I want you to mix it with 015 Nutrition Expansion. You're going to have pumps like you were eating carbs. It'll be ridiculous. So 015 Nutrition Expansion, MTS Nutrition Sniper, but add that sodium. Trust me on adding the sodium. Add it from sea salt or Himalayan pink salt, okay? Now, here's one that's way outside the box, but I'm going to throw it in. I would recommend a greens product, MTS Nutrition Machine Greens. That's the one I'd recommend. So you don't need any of this, okay? Will it help? In my opinion, yes. And honestly, I know I'm going to get yelled at for this by my vegan companions. If I'm going to choose between the health benefits of the carnivore diet versus a vegan diet, I'm going to go with carnivore diet any day of the week. it's not lacking in a lot of nutrients. Nothing you can't supplement with. Whereas I do feel the vegan diet is, I feel it's lacking in a lot of things, including B12, which you can't supplement with. But there's just something about the real world results I'm seeing from carnivore versus vegan. And remember, I am pro-vegan. Look, man, I have the #1 selling plant-based protein on the market with Ambrosia planta. #1 plant protein at the Vitamin Shop. I love it. I love the market, and I love the ethical stance that vegans take. However, from a diet standpoint, I just don't think it's optimal. I just don't. So those are my recommendations. Now, take this for what it's worth. The most important thing I want you to take from this, I want you to take that stack I said at the beginning: vitamin D, vitamin C, quercetin, and zinc. The rest of it will really help. I do believe nectar and fish oil will help you. Everything I said on this list will definitely help you. So vitamin C, vitamin D, quercetin, zinc, #1. Fish oil, nectar, immortal. There you go. Happy Guts, okay? Then if you want to go outside the box, a pre-workout like Expansion or Sniper, Ritual and Fuerte and Electrolyte. That's it, okay? I apologize if I've offended any vegans. I apologize any anti-supplement if I offended any anti-supplement carnivore dieters. But if you want to try this diet, here's how I recommend you do it, okay? That's it. Appreciate you guys watching. Again, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and of course, tell all your friends about it. I'll link all these yummy, yummy supplements down below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm Marc Lobliner. That's not a game. One thing we're finding out about everything going on, about enhancing your immunity, preventing viruses from taking over your body and causing bad effects, causing you to be very, very sick, is that not only is obesity a huge, huge driver in how bad viruses affect you, but also your insulin levels. So what I say to people is you want to control your blood glucose. Now, one thing I don't think most people can adhere to is a ketogenic diet. That will help control your blood sugar, help control your insulin levels. So what do? We have these things out there called Insulin Memetics, and that's where Nutrient Driver helps tremendously. Nutrient Driver is extremely healthy, has tremendous health benefits, also helps regulate your blood sugar. Nutrient Driver, try it today.